The man sticks a severed finger into silicone, then uses a hairdryer to make it set fast, creating a mold for a fingerprint. Next, he pours in modeling glue and waits for it to harden. When he pulls it out and tests it, it matches the original perfectly. Last weekend, Bjorn accidentally killed his boss while working late. To keep his job, he made sure to save one of the man's fingers. With the fingerprint and seal on it, he can forge an authorization letter and keep handling the gang's business. But a real finger is still flesh. Even in the fridge, it won't last more than a few days. That's why he came up with a mold that won't go bad no matter how long he keeps it. While he's thinking it over, a gang goon calls and tells him to meet at a nearby wildlife preserve. Joshka is dead, but the business still has to continue with these people. Bjorn can't really say no, so he heads for the subway right away. On the day Joshka died, he had also killed a man from a rival gang. Joshka may be dead now, but the other side doesn't know that, so they're still coming for revenge. The man who was supposed to meet Bjorn gets killed first. Not only does Bjorn get stood up, he also runs into Officer Nick. The two were college classmates. Bjorn claims he was just taking a walk in the park, but who takes the subway just to go for a walk? Nick knows Bjorn was Joshka's personal lawyer. This murder means the gang war has already started. She tells him the only way out is to work with the police and help them find Joshka. She says she'll apply for a search warrant and see if Joshka is hiding in Bjorn's apartment. Bjorn acts like he doesn't care, but his heart starts racing. That severed finger is still sitting in his freezer. If the place gets searched, it's only a matter of time before he's exposed. He makes an excuse and quickly leaves. Bjorn rushes back to his apartment, planning to get rid of the severed finger right away. But then someone knocks at the door. He curses under his breath, thinking the search warrant came through way too fast. Luckily, it's not the police. It's Thor, the gang's second in command. But if Thor finds the boss's severed finger, that might be even worse than getting arrested. Bjorn drops the finger into the toilet, but it's too rotten to flush and just floats there. Thor is already coming in, so Bjorn has no choice but to stuff it into his pocket. The wet stain on his pants is obvious, and he quickly strikes a pose to hide it. Thor doesn't notice anything. He starts looking around the apartment while making threats. He says the hunting dog he brought has a sharp nose and loves eating meat. If Bjorn doesn't tell him where Joska is, then one way or another, the dog is getting fed. The second Thor mentions meat, Bjorn reaches for his pocket. He just happens to have a piece of meat he desperately needs to get rid of.